Favorable weather conditions in Brazil put the pressure back on soybeans Tuesday. AgDay's Michelle Rook is here to talk about it with Alan Brugler in Markets Now.
Joining us with markets, Alan Brugler with Brugler Marketing. And Alan, we had the grains mostly lower on Tuesday with the exception of some fractional gains in the corn market. You know, how much of the losses in soybeans was just basically this risk off from outside markets?
I think that's a big piece of it. There's just not much incentive to go into the grains right now. From a speculative standpoint, the stock market's been on fire, although it pulled back a little after the CPI numbers. But you know, that's where the hot money's all going right now. You could argue with a little inflation that you should still trade commodities, but again, inflation is fairly quiet, 3.1% on the CPI today. The dollar was strong because of those other factors, and that usually works against exports. And frankly, if you look at FOB prices, Brazil is way below the U.S. offers on beans. So it's just hard to make a big bullish argument on beans other than we're oversold. We're sitting on potential retracement support and hoping to find a story here.
Right. And when you look at the charts, we kind of went up into the $12 area, which is serving as pretty good resistance on beans, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a saying in the technical community that old support becomes resistance, old resistance becomes support. That's kind of what's happening here. You know, for a while there, we were bumping on $12 as round number support. Then we broke through it. Now it's overhead resistance. It's a battleground. I think if we can conclusively get above $12, we'll chase some of the shorts out. But so far, haven't been able to do that.
Is the corn market just about ready to put a low in, you think, here? Are the specs done selling on that side of the market?
I'd love to call the low in corn. I just don't quite have a trigger. The spec fund position in the last commitment trades report was the fourth largest bearish position in our database. That's the net short. So they're very heavily coming into the short side. Frankly, they can't buy a lot right here because there's not enough sell paper from the commercials. The farmer selling is still very slow. I think we're definitely still behind on farmer sale commitments here for obvious reasons. Price is down.
Thanks for joining us, Alan Brugler, Brugler Marketing. We'll have more AgDay coming up.
To talk to Alan about his ag market professional services, call Brugler Marketing and Management at 402-697-3623 or visit his website, www